Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Q here. Pow! Low, you already know. Let's go. And I'm shooting this quick video because in today's video training, I'm going to be going over some of the mistakes that, common mistakes that Shopify newbies make. Okay, so if you're wondering where I'm at and what are all these weird numbers and, what's going on here, I'm just going to quickly share with you one of the mistakes. And one of the mistakes that brand new newbies make when they're starting their Shopify store is that they try to optimize too early in the game. Okay, have you ever kind of just decided to go for a run, but you don't even stretch, or maybe you're working out, and instead of taking the time to warm up, instead of taking the time to basically stretch and just start doing certain things, right before you run or right before you work out, you kind of just get right into it, right? And I don't know about you, but there's been a couple of times. I know I'm still a young dude, but there's been a couple of times where I didn't stretch properly, and I had to pay the price. Well, guess what? When you don't warm up your pixel the right way, you're going to have to pay the price, okay? When you're trying to when you want to just, when you're looking for that instant gratification and you're looking for that quick sale, you're going to have to pay the price, okay? So what do I mean? What am I talking about here? Why am I speaking in riddles here? Well, really simple, okay? So whenever you're running traffic to your Facebook and you're using your pixel, there's actually a way to actually groom your pixel. There's actually a way to build your pixel. There's actually a way to strengthen your pixel. Okay? If you don't know what a pixel is, all it is just a little thing that goes into your Shopify store. It's basically like a little algorithm, right, that based on the traffic that you're getting, based on the data that you're getting, it begins to optimize, okay? So let me paint a quick scenario here, okay? Because some of my Shopify clients that I deal with, they've actually done this mistake every time when I'm first looking at their ads, and they're coming to me for consulting or whatever the case is, right, or for coaching, or they're just one of our clients here. One of the things that happens here is that they'll start optimizing for something way too soon, okay? So I'm actually going to paint a really good picture here, okay? So I'm actually going to just kind of randomly go in here really fast. I am going to be blocking some things out because some of these things are really private, okay? But, okay, so let's just do this one for a second, okay? Let's just open this up. Okay. So what's going to happen is whenever you're creating a conversion ad, what's normally going to happen is right over here, it's going to ask you what kind of conversion you want to optimize for. You know what most people do? Most people go straight for the purchase, okay? They go straight for the purchase. And in most situations, your purchase pixels are not strong enough. They're not strong enough, and you're trying to go straight for the kill, but in reality, it's really going to kill your budget. It's going to kill your ad spend, right? What do I mean by this, okay? So instead of optimizing for purchases, you want to optimize for the pixel that's being fired off the most at this moment, right? In most cases, when you're first starting out and you're running your Facebook ads, you're not going to have a lot of pixel fires and purchases. Actually, when you're first getting started, you're actually going to have 0 pixel fires and purchases. What do I mean by this? This means that every time somebody buys from your store when you're using Facebook ads, a pixel is going to fire off. So let's say you had 10 people who bought from your store, you're normally going to have 10 pixels that fired off, okay? Does that make sense? If you had 0 people buy from your store, you're going to have 0 pixel fires. And guess what? Most people, what they do is, even though they have 0 pixel fires off, they're optimizing for purchases. And when you do this, it's going to cost you, right? It's not like there's a right or wrong here, but there's always a better way to do certain things. And when you go straight for the purchase, you're going to be paying more per click. You're going to be paying more per customer, okay? You're going to just be paying more, okay? Because Facebook doesn't have enough data to optimize to give you the best result. So in this situation, let me paint a quick scenario here, okay? Let me kind of paint a quick scenario, okay? So now that you guys understand that, you can choose your pixels there, okay? So let's just say we go back to pixels. Okay. So most of the times, the fastest pixel that's going to warm up is going to be your view content. So what I recommend when you're first getting started is don't optimize for add to carts, don't optimize for purchases, optimize for view content, right? As you can see, the view content is always going to rack up faster. So in this situation, it has over 1,000 pixel fires off when it comes to view content. Does that make sense? This is in the last 7 days, right? And then when it comes to add to carts, it has about 334 add to carts. And then when it comes to purchases, it has about has about 26 purchases, right? Pixels that have been fired off. So what I like to tell my clients is whenever they're first getting started is optimize for view content. Use that pixel first. Once it gets to about 100 pixel fires in the add to cart, then you want to switch all of your ads from view content over to add to cart. Once it gets to 100 purchases minimum, you want to switch all of your add to cart ads conversions over to purchases, right? And by doing this, you're actually going to groom the pixel. You're actually going to build the pixel, and you're going to strengthen the pixel in a very, very, very good way without having to kill yourself and spending more than what you have to. You know, the other night, this was a perfect scenario, and I was actually coaching somebody who decided to do the free 15-minute consultation with me. Well, actually, I think he might have, I don't know what it was exactly, but when I looked at his pixels and I looked at what he was optimizing for, he was optimizing for add to carts, but the truth of the matter is that he didn't have any add to carts. I mean, no, he did. He maybe had like 1 or 3. So by doing that, his cost per click actually increased, right? And there's a lot of things that he was paying extra for because Facebook was taking the little bit of data that he had, and it was trying to do its best to optimize. But if you give Pixel more data, if you give Facebook more data, then they're going to do a way better job, right? So this is a quick little training. I did talk kind of fast. I didn't want to make this too long, but hopefully you got a lot of value. And if you got a lot of value, or if you have any questions, make sure you comment below. Make sure you message me, and I'll do my best to respond as soon as I get a chance, right? But again, my name is Sjhopify, and one of the common mistakes that people make is they try to optimize for a certain they try to optimize a conversion pixel way too soon. Don't be like everybody else. Don't make this mistake because it will cost you. All right. My name is Sjhopify. Pow. Low. You already know. Let's go. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.